Mike V Power Hour, APLD. This is the one. Taking calls, been for weeks. Calls today. TNA. There you go. Small caps. You want to know something? And I posted it yesterday on TradeGateHub. It was a very intelligent post. And for those that follow my X feed, I follow 66 freaking people, and they're all financial. For those that, okay, post it again. Look at sector strength. Double click to enlarge images. Relative strength versus the S&P. Have a plan. This was it right here. Where's Roy? But by the way, Kramer gave it to you this morning. I posted a few today in TGH. This is the first thing before the morning, before the open. Nailed it. Who was after the close? Core Weave, Dave Rigetti, Light. Beautiful. Okay, this was it right here. This is the worst. It may not have come to fruition. The catalyst was a CPI number. Fine. High level opinion plan. This was what? Yesterday. This is the worst underperformance in 5 years. That's a hell of a freaking sample size, considering what goes on in small caps. We're utilizing the weakness to buy TNA. Agreed. I bought it too. And there was your proverbial triangle in TNA. Now I'm adding to it. Might be paying up for it. There's the weekly. I get it. ATNF. That's the stock of the day. All right. This is the stock that was taking calls yesterday, going by. ASST. Asset entities. Call what it is. The stock's taking calls, man. And if you know some of the feeds that I follow, it's not really a cheap feed. And the cheap ones, when the cheap ones come up, more times they come to fruition than not. I'll give you the sneak peeker. Here's the sneak peeker. Assist, additional play. Like I said before, this was so-called yesterday. JMIA taking calls. Why is JMI taking calls, you ask Mike V? I know why. It's an SC tag along. SC at earnings. Pure. How about CPNG? Didn't even look at it today. JMIA. Look at this thing. Okay. Stocks that work. I'll even go to the quotes. LQDA, here as they came, at earnings. I punted it as per yesterday's power hour. Mistake. Here as they come. LQDA. Onion. One of the other few posts I meant this morning. Didn't trust the gap up on Onion. 52 to 49. And I was out there aggressively, but I was out there at 54. I was out right here. Actually, I should have gotten it 51.66. There's the weekly 50-day. The 50-day moving average says all. That's the swing. The weekly and the 50-day moving average. It was a start. It might not have worked. Probably it actually did overshoot it. But that was it. 51.66. The light blue. You go to the daily, it was 51.66. All right. I had offer. Wait, did I have? Let's look. I had offers out where? All orders. Short Onion. 55.60. That was my highest. Was 55.64. And I really want to think why I got that. 564. Yeah, I knew what I had to do with the weekly. Right here. That's what. This was it. Anyway, next. It did fade. It's a retailer. It stinks. Although I did make nice money in Macy's. I probably traded 200,000 Macy's today. Buying all the way up. Okay. Stock of the day, one of them. Earth Metals. Wusaw. Rare Earth. Compass Minerals. We talked about it yesterday. I talked about it yesterday. Did that work? Because I liked it because it had the word mineral in it. If I didn't know about it as of now at 3 change in Eastern, probably didn't go up. Touche. Kill the messenger. Okay. I got 3 letters. You say that might be bottoming the fig. I'm telling you. Hey, the fig might be bottoming. That's what they're saying. TME, music, China, Europe. Does it work? Don't know. Baba, the one. Baba, I'm telling you, Baba's gonna work. There's the weekly on Baba. There's the daily on Baba. Baba, gonna work. Matter of fact, why wait? JD, that finally go? What do we have here? Let's go to the board. Here's the board. Here's fly. There's fly. I mean money in fly. Fly I sold where? All my fly I sold 55.18. No, actually that 54.72. NBIS, they got me. I thought that was a bearish candle yesterday. It's all right. All right, fig. Let's put it to our money where our mouth is. Starter, fig. 200. 88.88. I was okay. Now I want to see. I wish I had a market in this thing. I'll put now I'll start buying 100. I'll wind up probably having 3,000 or 4,000 of it if it suits it. But I'll put the nibblers in case it because it's this new ITO. So I'll put 86. No, I'll put like $1 down for two. 688. What's breaking high in the top left there? Go. Grocery outlet. There's the grocery outlet. Breaking higher. Let's look at sweet green. Oh, Kava. As long as we're in the restaurant sector. Bros. Starbucks. And you know what? That was a subconscious one. Starbucks had an upgrade. Bros. Telling you. That bros. That's pure. But it's in a shitty, excuse me, it's in a poor sector. But that's because it very much work. Etsy. CPI. Let's get into these things. Let's go to Etsy. What is that booty? UAL. Let's talk about some airlines. Jeff back in the game. Jeff had freaking 3 or 4 operations since UAL's 52. God, well, look at it now. It's a 98. ALK put calls too. I punted that. LUV. Nothing. Worst of breed. Best of breed. UAL. Second breed. Delta. We didn't fig it? I'm in that. Look at the fig, 88.5 bid. That's where you want it, right below. Right there. Beautiful. This is old trading there. I'll go with step. Chevron. I'll tell you one thing. I want to talk about an oil stock. Chevron's impervious to anything. It's the strongest oil stock on the board. Exxon. Anything. Schlumberger, a driller. Apache. You can go to Valero, I think acts well. There's Valero. You want it turning up with the RSI, 200-day support out of the channel or in the channel. But I'm going to tell you something. Something's up. The only oil to own is Chevron, if any. Clear. What a behemoth. You want to talk about stock showing relative strength. Dave Rigetti taking calls until tomorrow. I sold it, and it's 16.20. This is going to work. You know what? I'm going to show you something. They knocked down this set. Well, APLD. APLD. DNA breaking high. APLD. NBIS. Not working for the family. Taking calls. How about this? Okay, there's our boy. Jay Norm. Speaking about lemonade. Sunrise Trader. He's older than me. Still gets it. Lemonade. Great call. Lemonade. Short PayPal. I had marketed too. Good. Wayfair. APLD. Double down. Big. Don't worry about the fig. You watch what happens at the fig with the close. PayPal. Now, why shouldn't I short be PayPal? Okay, why am I short PayPal? They're sexier. The NAS is ripping the new highs. Yeah, sure, PayPal can have a catalyst and build a proverbial double bottom, blah. God forbid. Choosing Nvidia short. Okay. Lemonade. See, Jeff? How about this picture? Yesterday at this time. Right there. A day ago. Lemonade. Could have made another 10%. Give or take. Here's hot stocks. Fly. Sold it. Like I said, 54. Sound. LQDA. I was pissed about that, Jerry. Kramer called it. Upgrades, downgrades. Bottom line, calls an APRD, RGTI, EOS, and Wolf, and look at them all now. I blew the ACB trade. Go back. Onion the gap. I didn't believe it, and I said airlines are ripping. He had it early, and that's it. I don't know, dude. The RGTI, EOS. He bet. PayPal. Kramer is convinced, literally as we speak, Planet Bear is going to 200. Convinced. Now, Planeteer goes to 200. If he's right, that means tag alongs. Maybe the rest of the market will. I'm not banking on him. I got my own system. Yeah. There it is. By the way, I think I should be. I'm listen. I'm underperforming too. Well, not too. Bazookas were going off of BE. Go watch the last freaking 4,000 videos. I do literally. BE bazookas. I don't use that word often. Bazookas. Think we're in. Buy more of this freaking thing. Trust me, I'll have a lot of faking. PayPal. Am I wrong? There's the weekly. Am I wrong? I mean, a firm was up like 7, wasn't it? There's a firm. It's not even his Galaxy that's chirping about this one. Coles. Bros, Wayfair, and that. Smart breaking lower. There's a stock that's weak. There's the weekly on Smart, daily on Smart. Coming into calls here, real, the real, a heavily shorted uh, internet retailer. Now, when I think of real, what is a real think of? Yes, you got it, Mike V. RVLV. Nothing. Then I look at figs. I think of cheap retailing internet stocks. You look at Wayfair. Real. Banks. Citicorp has more. Morgan Stanley. It's incredible. Banks are taking calls. Market's going higher. All-time highs. Want to step in front of it? That's okay. Have fun. I got a couple of things too. There's the VIX. If you flip the chart VIX upside down, doesn't mean that it's not going to, one day doesn't make a reversal. You could flip it tomorrow. It's incredible. Fucking incredible. Chevron Texaco. This is the free, you know what? I'm buying this for the fun. Thanks. Okay. Buy 1,000 Chevron Texaco. Tradeview market. Fucking I had money where I help this. RGTI, you gotta watch it. I'm gonna tell you, this is they had a chance to destroy this stock today with this other with that's pure. This thing is going to go. It's gonna go. There's earnings tonight or tomorrow or something. Oh, let's look. When does it have earnings? Let's be prudent. Let's do the right thing and look. Lemonade. Where's this kid? This kid disappeared. This kid kind of look. He hasn't been seen in like 2 weeks. He's gonna show up and he's gonna want subscribers. I hope you don't do it, kid. Rigetti falls after the close. I'm taking it. I'm doing it. Gotta do it. CRWV. Oh my God. Now it's getting real. Kava. There goes the bros idea. Light. Hot sector. Goes with GLW. The light. GLW. OLED. Well, that doesn't go with it anymore, huh? Light. Laser. Taking calls. Pass. Highland. Highland Motors. Earnings. No interest. The only big ones at the close are CRWV CoreWeave, which is interesting because it's on a newer. Maybe they take this freaking fig with it. Dave Rigetti or Rigatoni. I'll say that because I'm Italian and I don't like the Yankees. Dave Rigetti was a pitcher for the Yankees. I'm a Met fan. I'm taking it. Kava. We brought it up. I don't trust it. A couple of stocks that I look for that I look at, just me personally, that's emblematic or a gauge of the restaurant sector, you always have to look at Shack, and I'll tell you what's going on. And then you look at something like Papa John's. You go to McDonald's, of course. You go to Chipotle. We talked about it yesterday. Okay, what's in the morning? What is today? Wednesday? Today's only Tuesday. Oh, speaking of, look what has earnings. The biggest daddy of them out there is the restaurant sector. Well, best of breed, if you will, eat. JMI. Bastard. All right, here we go. Now we got something. Here's an idea. Oh, you know what happened to that blade yesterday? These blade worked. Go to yesterday's Power Hour. He said the coolest thing of it was a symbol. It worked. Unity software. This is the stock. What happened here? Chart said it all anyway. I don't want to step in front of that thing. Fig. What's up with the fig? Are we in this thing yet? We're in it. Fig. Let's look at the 15-minute. We'll get a good gauge. Okay, I know where I want it. I'm a doctor, right? I'm a doctor of charts. Fig. There's the gapper. Big close with the bar. Volume. Gapper. The spot is, where is this gap here? 87.92. Thank you, sir. Buy 200 more fig. 87.72. Why? Because I was born in 1972. Oh, they forget it. QBTS, they like this, by the way. QBTS, where's the target? They gave me the buy in this thing. They wanted it 21. That's where you buy QBTS. Right here. Just bought some stock in the fund, taking calls. UWMC. Baba's the one. Buying 1,000 Baba, the fund. More Baba for the fund. Bank of America taking calls. Bank of America taking calls. Whores. Keep your eye on them. You might not like the beat. The one we're in is APLD. Oh my God. How does this not go? How does this not listen? 3 drive, 2 drive? Weekly? Tom Lee is just out. Fun strat. Here's the news. We'll show it to you. God, is there anybody else left to jump in? This is the week of the breakaway move for the S&P. Next time. Caesar. They're literally pulling me back in. I really feel like that might in the Godfather. They're pulling me back in. My handicap used to be a freaking 4 handicap. Now I'm like a 10. They're literally working too hard. Leave it there. Cheers. Mike.